Hi, good day, and hello everyone. I'm YASOTHAA, and I'm your first presenter of the day. So today our group will be presenting our Power BI project based on the mobile sales data set. So before I diving into our task given, I'm gonna give you a follow through on what's going to happen. So the first step of our project was loading the raw data from the Excel file called the mobile sales dataset .xlsx into the Power BI. So in the dataset there's three related tables which are phone brands, mobile models, and sales data. So before creating any visualizations or analysis, we first performed data cleaning to ensure that the data set is accurate, consistent, and reliable. So I'm going to explain the cleaning processes for the phone brands table. All right, first things first, we have the removing duplicate rows, and duplicate rows can cause the same data to be counted multiple times. So if duplicates are not removed from the database or the data set, the sales totals and the analysis may become inaccurate and misleading due to the duplication. So by removing duplicate rows, we ensure that the data set remains consistent and trustworthy for analysis. This was trimming unnecessary spaces. So sometimes text values contain extra spaces before or after the words. So for example, Samsung and Samsung with the space may be treated as two different values in Power BI. So therefore, trimming them helps standardize the data and ensures proper grouping, filtering, and okay. Then the third one we have is removing rows with the null values. So rows with null values contain incomplete information, which can affect calculations and visualizations. So removing these rows are very crucial because it ensures that only valid and meaningful records are used in the analysis. So this mainly helps to avoid errors in charts and dashboard results. And the final thing from me here would be renaming related columns appropriately. So this was done to improve readability and make the database or data set easier to understand. So clear columns names helps users and developers work more efficiently when building reports, relationships, and calculations in Power BI. So overall, these cleaning processes improved the quality, consistency, and reliability of the phone brand's dataset before proceeding to the next level or the next stage of the analysis. So now I'm going to pass to the second presenter named Nabila Najwa to continue the transformation and ETL processes plus the relationship. Thank you.
So thank you to YASOTHAA. So my name is Najwa BINTI MASRIZAMZURI. And so now I'll be explaining the transformation and ETL processes performed on the mobile models and sales data tables. So these are followed by the relationships created between the tables. So starting with the mobile models table, so there are several cleaning and transformation processes that we have carried out. The first process was removing invalid brand ID values. So brand ID ni dia act as a connection between mobile models and phone brands. So if invalid brand ID values exist, some of the phone models will not be connected to any phone brand. So removing invalid brand ID values, it actually help to maintain the data integrity and ensures accurate relationship between both of the tables. The second process was handling missing values. So missing values can lead to incomplete analysis and blank results in reports or visualizations. So by handling these missing values properly, we improve the completeness and reliability of the data sets. Next, we remove unrelated rows. So unrelated rows contain data that is not relevant to the mobile sales analysis. So removing them helps keep the data set focused, organized, and easy to manage. It also improves Power BI performance by reducing unnecessary data processing. And lastly, we corrected inconsistent model names. So some model names may have spelling differences or inconsistent formatting. For example, iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro. So there's like spaces between them, and some of them are not having like spaces, so it may be treated as separate models. So correcting inconsistent model names helps standardize the data and ensures accurate grouping and and aggregation in reports. So after all those data cleansing that we have done and transformation, so there's only leave all this related data that we needed. So next, I will explain the ETL processes performed in the sales data table. The first process was removing duplicate records. So duplicate sales transaction can cause inaccurate sales totals and misleading business insights. So removing duplicates ensures that every transaction is counted only once. The second process was correcting inconsistent state names. Some states may appear in different formats, such as Penang, Pulau Pinang, or any different versions. So this inconsistency can affect grouping and mapping analysis. So by standardizing state names, the data becomes cleaner and geographical analysis becomes more accurate. The third process was replacing or removing null quantity sold values. So quantity sold is an important field for calculating total sales and product performance. Null values in this field may produce incorrect calculations and incomplete analysis. And therefore, replacing or removing null values improves data quality and also ensures meaningful results in the end. The final process was correcting invalid model ID values. So model ID connects sales data to the mobile models table. Invalid model ID values can break relationships between tables and create inaccurate analysis. So by correcting these values, it ensures that every sales transaction is linked to a valid phone model. And so after completing all the cleaning and ETL processes, we created a relationships between the tables. The first relationship was between phone brands and mobile models using brand ID. So this relationship assigns each model phone model. This relationship assigns each mobile phone model to its respective manufacturer or phone brand. And the second relationship was between mobile models and sales data using model ID. So this relationship connects detailed phone model information to each sales transaction in the dataset. So these relationships are very important because they organize the data structure and reduce redundancy by storing related information in separate but connected tables. The relationship also improve data consistency and ensure accurate calculations across the datasets. In terms of business intelligence analysis, these relationships allow Power BI to combine data from multiple tables for interactive reporting and dashboard analysis. For example, users can analyze total sales by phone brand, top selling phone model, and average phone prices, and sales performance by state. So these relationships allow filters and slices to work across all related tables, making the dashboard more interactive and informative. So now I will pass the presentation to Ali for dashboard and visualization section.
Thank you.
The
After
second
cleaning
visualization is
data
the
set
map
and
chart
creating
for total
relationship
sale by
between the
state.
tables,
A map
we
visualization
develop
is suitable
a dashboard in
because
Power
the
BI
data involve
to visualize the mobile
location.
sale
Using
data
a map allows
efficiency
users to see
effectively.
the distribution
The
of
first
sales
visualization
across
create was
different
the clustered
state
column
visually.
chart
This
for
help
total quantity
business
sold by
identify
phone
which state
brand.
generate
A cluster column
higher
chart was
sales
chosen
and
because
better
it is
understand
very
diagonal
effective
sale
for
pattern.
computing
numerical value across different categories. A map visualization, in this case, the categories are the phone brands, while the numeric using a map allows user to represent the quantity distribution of sale across this visualization clearly visually shows that the difference in sales performance identify between brands and allow user to easily identify which brands have the highest and lowest quantity sold sale pattern. The third visualization is the bar chart for the average top selling price by brand. Phone model based on quantity is effective for comparing average to quickly identify which phone models. The horizontal layout also improves the readability of total especially when displaying multiple brand names. Provide a simple visual representative or the distribution of sale among different phone strategies models. Of different overall, phone brand. The dashboard transforms raw data into meaningful visual visualization. Inside, is the bar chart for the average monitor sale performance by brand and bar model. Chart is effective for comparing average support better business decision making. The horizontal layout also improves readability, analysis, especially when displaying multiple brand names. The visualization helps users compare. Thank you. The average pricing